Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blow. Good afternoon. As you know from yesterday's episode, that's right, I did see you guys yesterday, right? Actually, I saw you the day before that too, right? Actually, I say that, I see you guys every day, don't I? That's right, videos every day, except for the weekends. Anyway, my friend Mike from Mike's Lawn Service Babylon and his friend came by and dropped off a couple of pieces of equipment, Toro recycler and this Yardmachines chipper shredder is what it is. Anyway, carburetor's a little hinky. It starts a little bit and then it just dies immediately. So we're gonna take this carburetor apart and check out what the story is. I'm just fixing it for him for free because well, he's given me a lot of stuff over the years, and least I can do is help him out when he needs it, you know. Anyway, so we're gonna just it's a Nikki Carb on here, and it's it looks like the lawn tractor type Nikki's, you know, for the Kohler or Briggs engines, but it differs a little bit with the linkage because this has one of those clicky choke thingamajigs, you know. But it looks easy enough to go through it. Not that a Nikki Carb is easy to mess with, because once you take the bowl off, you have that white assembly in there. Once you pull that white assembly in there that attaches the needle and the float on there, it has like this maze gasket, you know. If that gasket's bad or something like that, you're screwed. But anyway, we'll take it apart and see what the story is. Let me just humor myself and try to pull start this without any kind of primer. You can see it doesn't start. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take some 7/16 nuts off. This is the metal backing plate for the air filter. We'll lift this up so that the choke thing clears. There's a breather hose in the back. Let's disconnect it. Nah, you know what? We don't have to. Just leave it like that. It's got a gasket for the base. No, it doesn't have a gasket for the base. And it looks like I can't take it off unless you remove these. Look at that. This is going to be a challenge. Reversed Torx. I don't have a socket for that. Crazy. As you can see, nothing can get those off. I tried vice grips and everything. Just torque two's tight on there, so it won't come off. I even tried banging it with a chisel to break off of here. It won't come off. And I don't have that tool. You know what I'm saying? The female socket for a Torx. I mean, I have them, but not this small, you know? So I guess we're just gonna have to do this the hard way. Gonna take the bowl off from the bottom. Why? Why would they do that? Oh, that's right. So that we can't work on it, so you have to take it somewhere to get it fixed. Because it's, I mean, unless you have that special tool to get that stud out, you're not going to be able to work on this unless you do it the hard way. So Nikki's are just, you need a stubby screwdriver for this because there's no way you're going to be able to get it unless you flip the damn thing upside down, which I guess you can do, but then it'll be messy because you got oil and gas leaking out all over the place. Holy cow. Can you imagine if I stripped this screw? That would suck. Plus I'm turning it the wrong direction. I'm going to try to get this bowl off, fellas. I'm not enjoying it so far. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got it. Holy cow. Talk about a pain in the ass. Let me know in the comments, fellas, if you guys have ever seen this before. Alright, let me get this off. I can't get it off. super dry in here, not getting fuel. Although look, now it seems like it is. And the fuel looks like it's super old too. And it's not coming out very fast either. See? It's got a spring there. I mean, it is coming out, right? But it's not nearly fast enough to fill that bowl. Fuel shutoff works. See what happens when we take the float off. Now it looks like it's coming out a little faster. Gotta work like a surgeon here. Now it's coming out a little faster, but still, it's supposed to fill the bowl, you know what I mean? There's the pin, and look how much faster it's coming out now. See that? Something's up with the float is what it was. Okay, I've tilted the machine like that so I can get a better look at this. I'm going to remove the bottom part of this where it has a crazy maze looking gasket. It's in there, so I don't know what gasket they were talking about, how they made one or something. Looks okay. As you know, there is a jet on the inside of that. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna blow some stuff up the emulsion. Seems to be fine. You can see there. So I did find an irregularity when I took this plastic stuff off, right? This part here, the two posts that hold the float was in the back. So the hole didn't line up. That's why it wasn't getting gas, I think. The wrong orientation. So now I have it on the right orientation. I'm going to replace the bowl, the float, and see if it drips out fuel fast. So I've got the machine in its normal position now, and the float is now on there. I'm going to turn on the fuel shut off, turn off the fuel shut off, and look how fast it flows in there. Fast. See how it drips down there quickly? So before, the orientation of this float was like this. This part here was in the back, so the hole was blocked. Now it's on right, and the trick is there's a little spring here that goes right there. It has to match perfectly in between that area here to keep the thing on. That's right, the thing. Tricky, very tricky. Okay, I just put the carburetor back, turned on the fuel. It's not leaking, but it was kind of tricky to put on there. You have to get the spring just right in there, make sure it didn't bind, make sure that puzzle gasket, like the maze gasket, was perfect, you know. I don't know. I'm a little worried about it, but let's just give her a try. Not leaking, you know. Awesome! Crazy, right? I'm gonna put everything back again, and I believe he needs a new filter, which I have. I'll give him one. So that's all there was to it, fellas, was that the carburetor float base was not in the right orientation. It was kind of, not backwards, but holes didn't match up. And that's all it was that the thing wasn't matched up to the holes, therefore fuel was not getting to the area it needed to be. But the carburetor was decently clean. I will tell you though, unless you have that tool to remove that kind of female torque stud, you have to clean it that way. You can't even replace the carburetor without that tool to get these studs out. I mean, I suppose you could get the studs out if you use like a vice grip and you would strip it, you know, to get it off. But then when you put it back on again, you would have a lot of problems, you know what I mean? You would have to get all new studs for this. Doesn't really make much sense, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. So we got this on here now. You try it again? It is warm, so don't need to choke it. Horsepower. This thing is a beast, huh? Works just fine now. Didn't take too long. Just had to drop the bowl and figure out that that white part where it holds the float, the orientation was wrong. You just had to make it the right orientation so that the holes match up to the top part so that the fuel gets up there. Carburetor was clean. kind of a pain in the butt, but either way, runs great now. There's another thing that Mike brought me to fix for him. He was gonna just give it to me, but I know he likes it. And if I could get it running, just give it right back to him again. I think he's gonna give me another mower to give me, to pay for the work I'm doing for him, you know? But I'm happy to do it for him because he's given me a lot of stuff over the years, you know? So I kind of owe him. This Toro recycler here, he also brought me yesterday. And we didn't really do anything to it. It's been sitting all night. Let's see how many pulls it takes to start this. 1, 2. It's fine. Anyway, in retrospect, this was an easy fix. You know what I mean? You just got to know what you're doing is all. That's it. And if you're not familiar with it, which I'm not, but it makes sense. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm glad I got this done. That thing works just fine. Mike, come and pick it up whenever you want. No charge. Thanks for joining me on this quick repair. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. See you guys next
time on
Mowers and Blowers. Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.